so heads are at my family member's machine shop. We already did the three-way valve job, decked them, cleaned them down to bare aluminum. And we just have to put the dual valve springs in, retainers, valve seals, and we're doing the trunnion upgrade to go from the needle bearing to true ball bearing, so it doesn't have a stopper, because they actually have a stopper on the side of the soft needle bearings that will hit and explode at a certain lift, and that's a 618 lift cam on both strokes. So getting that replaced at the machine shop, and we have a good bit of parts left here. And then we're gonna start talking about that came in. Alright, go ahead. We have dual 44 mil wastegates, one for each header, and then a 50 millimeter blow off. We might do a second one. Toss those on the ground. Right here we have, 3-row. The bag one of them, but it's a 3-row S10 swap, so the coolant ports are in the correct spot and the correct size. And I just got the normal hoses so we can cut them to length. It'll be sort of like a V-mount, like so. Not as steep, but like so, for the pulley underneath.
We also
there's a whole here.
I don't know if you see that, but it's nice.
And right here we have 8. They're 2800 cc capable injectors, but lowest is 2200 cc. 8 of those for whatever we want to do. And then right here we just have some cheap shorty style turbo headers off eBay. They're like 120 bucks. But if they need welded more, we can always weld them more. But they're fully welded on the inside and then half welded on the outside. And 3-inch V-band out. And then we have 2 flanges. Set that on. They go from 3-inch on the other side of the V-band down to 2.5. This right here, so we'll have 2 2.5-inch headers going into the twin scroll back housing on the turbo that you guys may or may not have seen yet. So yeah, not yet.
Go ahead.
Not yet.
Come on, nope. Don't tease them like
After
that.
all this, and then right here we have a new cam retainer with ARP cam retainer bolts, and then the ARP timing gear bolts. ARP, full set of ARP head studs, 15 per head. 6-bolt style, you would say. And then we did paint the engine, if you guys can see that in the back, I'm not sure if they can. But, and then right here we have 8 feet of 2.5-inch inside diameter pipe. Do we have anything else over there?
Timing gears and stuff, but chain.
Nothing fancy. It's all good.
Nah.
And then at the house we have the AN relocation kit that attaches to the oil pan that we showed. And we also have the electric water pump. We'll just hook up to the Holly, have an output set up for that to turn it on and off at a certain temperature. And yeah, that's it. Other than this, I don't know if I want to show them.
Come on, don't tease them like that.
Right here, we have a. Get this off here. All lubed up. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it on camera. We have a 132 AR back housing with a true twin scroll, like so. Yeah, divides perfectly. And then 5-inch exit with a 103 mil exhaust housing with twin scroll, so it should be fine. Should pull pretty good with the cam and everything else. And then a 96 88 mil 7+7 blade style. So, I mean, it's bigger than my head. So
that's what we're all about right here.
Yeah, trying to make that fit in here somewhere.
But yeah, we'll roll the footage of the headwork being done, and then us spraying the block.
And cutting this out.
We're going to be doing work inside the car, like we've been saying, but slowly been pushing off.
Yeah.
We're going to do the roll cage mount, and then
This is for just thin sheet metal to make.
a home for
It'll lift. It'll be fun.
a home for the Holly.
Yeah, a new gauge cluster, if you will. Just cut it out and put the Holly screen in it, so we have that for the Pro Dash in the future. And also use that for the actual ECU mount. And then right here we have 1/4 inch thick plate that we're going to put under the subframe of the car, so we can through bolt it to the subframe, to the roll cage. And then if we have enough spare, if not we'll get more, but we'll be making triangular mounts and stuff like this to brace the motor mounts that we're making out of it. So yeah, that's the next video if you guys stay and watch that.
Still waiting on the adapter plate and flywheel
Yeah.
from our Osti.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that will be in soon. That's pretty much what's stopping us from getting
motor
everything
mounts.
in.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of cosmetic at this point.
Yeah, just touching some stuff up, adding to it. Front, like, tube frame, I guess. Sort of. Tube
An
bumper. Yeah.
XO bumper, I guess
Yeah,
you
if
could
you
call
would.
it.
Just to keep it sort of legal. We're going to try our best to keep a hood on it somewhat. Definitely going to have to cut out a hole for the big intake manifold on top of the motor, but
Debating
it
on
might not
whether
be much. Because the block will sit right around here. Just about even with the back, and then the heads will be up here a bit. And the intake manifold will be like close towards the front right here when the hood comes down. And then I'm not completely sure yet, but we might be running the intake manifold backwards if we can, so the piping isn't forward. But Who knows? We still have to wait for the adapter plate to figure it all out.
We
Get it in
won't
there.
know any of that until it's in the car.
Yeah.
We can only think of 80 different ways to run it in the meantime.
Yeah. Pretty much any scenario that we can run into, so we know. And we're not, I don't know if we're going to be running the boost control yet, electronic. Might just put 10-pound springs in the wastegates and run a direct vacuum line to them. That way I can't turn it up. But we'll see. Might just hook it up so I can keep the boost low on the bottom end and then crank it up top. Past like 5200 to keep the torque low.
Are we gapping the rings?
I don't know. We're either gapping them to like 28,000 or we're just sending it. So, yeah. That's all for this video.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We get all the random update
Yeah, we'll
pictures and videos that we post.
put link in the description.
For both.
See you next time.
Yeah.